Back on YouTube. Hi. One day I will change the thumbnail. Or like have something set up in advance, but today is not that day. I hope everything is operating smoothly. Oh dear, this is dark. Oh! There it is. Hi. I'm Leilamva. Welcome back to Genso Manege. Last we left off, something about, bonding with Luciole. Dead mom. His father left him. Not fun. What else is there? We made out. No, we didn't. Fucking wish. But... Oh, wait. Are all the things on the table supposed to represent different characters? Hat. It's gone. Yeah, this is probably going to be a shorter stream. I'm probably just going to finish up chapter 6 and dip. I started late because I was doing things with my family, but I still wanted to stream today. So, I'd like you to meet the Impulse Purchase Gang. I don't know where Blossom is. They were sold out of Blossom at Target. So instead, look at this bitch. She is Nikon. And she's gonna be sitting on my desk for the entirety of this stream. She's actually kind of thematically appropriate. Maybe I should like have her somewhere like where you can see her. Here we go. I hope this works. Probably not with that whole... Pardon me as I play with my dolls. I'm a very mature taxpayer. I wish I could pay taxes. There we go. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. With her little party bag. And, I figured out what happened to Gummy Goo. Kane, you twisted motherfucker. So yeah, fucked. So fucked. We're gonna just act like it's normal. Like it's all hunky-dory. We're gonna have these where they're just like awkwardly staring at you the whole time. Will that work? I mean, you can't see them, but they're always there, watching. Wait. Oh, wait, actually. Put these bitches over here. Put these bitches over here. Hopefully they won't fall over. Sorry, I'm allergic to the sun. It's night, but you know what? Whatever. Everything's great. Got the Powerpuff Girls in the back. Cupid Hysteria staring you down. You can't tell. And alas, poor Gummy Goo. We hardly knew ye. Anyway. Back to my husband. I'm actually not super attracted to Luciole myself, but the chemistry between him and my character is immaculate. Let me make sure that everything's going. Why does this keep happening? Why does it keep happening where I keep overlapping on the thing? Capture. I don't think there's any audio playing, so I don't have to worry about that. The following day, I set about my more... Excellent start. The following day, I set about my morning magic awakening. And so I just sat there, thinking about the late Gummy Goo. The light began to fade. I miss my friend. It's a shame that he had to explode into confetti, and yet only his head was left behind. Fucked up. My stomach dropped, along with my shoulders. Oh god, my good friend Gummy Goo, who I've gone on many adventure with, is dead. I'm doing it just like always. Why does it feel like I'm making less and less progress every day to finding the secret to life? Is the truth that I don't want to know what it is? I may not be able to free the Rev before they leave at this rate. Formless anxiety swirled in my chest as I made my way to the administrative tent. Perhaps Monsieur Hugo would have advice for me. Pretend this is Hugo. You're straight fucked. Damn it! Unfortunately, the director was apparently out on business with important guests. Fun. Local business owners, you said? Correct. We've received numerous correspondences, but our stubbornness seems to have tried their patience. Stubbornness? The Rev has hosted many guests, both local and visiting. We attract business, so many would prefer we stayed longer. We are prone to this sort of attention when we linger for too long. You're still leaving in June, then? But what about Pride Month? As planned, yes. We shall celebrate Pride Month in another city. This is the ideal timeline where Pride Month was always a thing. Okay. It's this side, yeah? Yeah! We don't have long. The paper bag I held crinkled as I tensed up. Anxiety ASMR. Oh shoot, Arnaud's back! Arnaud had put together a photo album of shots from various places for Lucille to borrow. Let me just... There we go. Ugh, the only problem is I'm wearing a black turtleneck, so it kind of blends in. Oh well. He intended to bring it himself, but important business had come up early this morning, forcing him to leave it with me. You know what I just remembered? I remembered the voice I gave this man. Is someone there? I knew I was forgetting something important. I should also bring my chair up so I'm not just... So I'm actually like taking up the real estate here. Lucio seemed to notice me and called out from inside the tent. It's Layla. I found a moment between tasks to bring you Arnaud's album. He flew out at once. You should have said so! Come on in! Thanks. I had to grin at his excitement. Oh god, golly gosh darn! I wasn't expecting so many. Thank you. Must have been heavy. Pardon me? Not at all. A little, I suppose. Lucille flipped through the album, eyes brimming with curiosity. You said you had a free moment, right? Do you want to look with me? May I? I'm sure it'd be a lot more fun than staring at them all by myself, at least. Not that you have to. You could say no. I'd love to. No. Okay. You can take a seat on the bed if you want. I politely sat myself down on the edge. Very politeful, very mindful, very polite, mindful, demure. Okay. I wish I could burp on command. I don't know how people do it. Lucille sat next to me and began flipping pages at once. Fuck, I didn't need to. Okay, we're gonna use the Konosuba. Yeah. An anime I've never seen. I just got this in a loot crate. Oh my god! They're so cute! Wow! You can find all of this out there? How did you touch grass? Every page is a new twinkle of fascination in his eye. A new breath of awe. It's green like him. This makes me happy. This makes me how do you there we go. There we go. Yeah. 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 I have too much fun with props. I really love books, but I've read all of mine more than I can count. These are so interesting. I've shut myself up in the rev for so long. Only partially by choice. The outside feels so massive, so unimaginable. Like it can't even be real. Obviously abroad, but even just France. I barely even know what's just outside the front gate. I never used to think about it. Till I met you. He smiled wryly to himself, then stopped turning the pages. Okay, it just got weird in here. Shit. Oh wow, look at those canals. Venice is so beautiful. Looks like they travel via gondola. I'd love to ride one of those. Lucille's eyes glistened like the waters in the photo. I think I know my answer, but I just want to make sure. I have ADHD, I apologize. Who am I kidding? Me too! Me too! It looks so pretty there. Like, that would be fun. You would go with me? Would you, rather go alone? I never considered anything different, but I wouldn't mind if you joined. Not that any of that's happening while we're stuck in the rev. Lucille muttered to himself, then closed the album with a thump. Alright! I just depressed myself. This sucks. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. By the way, Vivian asked, changing the subject, how's your magic coming along? Oh, how do I put this? Do I just tell him? So, I haven't actually been practicing. And just sorta pondering the gummy alligator. He wants to feel like somebody real. But here's the deal. He's fucking dead. Sorry, I didn't mean to rush you. I've just had this feeling that I've gotten a lot shorter. Ugh, this chair's so finicky. I'm tall now. He peered at me up close. His eyes are right there. Get some brownic eye contacts. Oh my god. Suddenly I couldn't think anymore. Knew it. You don't look well. You're not straining yourself trying to force things, are you? I'm okay. The words flew from my lips. I'm happy he cares about me, but I don't want to worry him. I was already stagnating. If I stopped to take a break now, I'd never make it in time. Maybe I should have been blowing it off to ponder the gummy goo. I thought Lucille didn't want me to free the Rev, though. I wonder if that's changed. He wants that fucking gondola ride, man. He's a changed man. I hesitated for a moment, but ultimately, I decided I had to know. Hey, Lucille, do you still not want me to free the Rev? That's not the button I meant to press, but that's good to know that button does that. He blinked in surprise, then nodded to himself. Guess he did see my shouting match with the director. I wasn't exactly thrilled about the idea after, either. But right now, I don't think I'm as opposed to it. Using your magic for us. You're not? I stared at him wide-eyed, and he grinned. Shocking, I know. I thought I'd carry this grudge to the grave. Like Gummy Goo did. Yeah, I'm sorry, he didn't like you very much. But why? I'm cool. I can do this. Just feeling more optimistic about the future, I guess. Starting to believe that maybe there's a life worth living out there. Even for a guy like me. A guy like him? With a voice like that? Something about him looked so fragile. He might shatter at the slightest touch. My chest tightened. I had to drink the nectar to make sure I did not fuck this up. Lucille, I promise you there is. You deserve a future just as much as anyone. Yeah. Maybe so. He smiled, as if to convince himself. And then the chapter ends. Short stream. I was finishing up my evening magic practice. Unfortunately, another disappointing session. Why didn't you like me? I want to bring you back from the dead just so we can talk about this. Ugh, it felt even worse than this morning. Am I doing something wrong? Ah, perfect. You're still here. I apologize for my absence this morning. I heard Surge sent you home, so I was hoping to find you before you left. If the matter was important enough, she would have come again. Sometimes waiting is the most efficient option. Sure you go, Surge. Keep thinking like that, Surge, and you'll... Oh, that's quite the long face. Is something the matter? I'm having a lot of trouble awakening my magic. And also, I don't think Gummy Goo liked me. I was gonna ask your advice this morning. Like, am I ugly? Is that what it is? I'm just so worried that I might not make it before you all have to leave. I don't know if... It's quite alright. Slow down. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. that doesn't work, but okay. The director's gentle reassurances brought my breathing back under control. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. And I do apologize for saddling you with these worries all on your own. It isn't your fault. As for your magic, I'll reflect on what our options might be and get back to you. May I have a little time to consider? You're making promises you can't. A little cooperation, please. This concerns all of us. Monsieur Hugo shrugged, then turned back to me. As important a request as this is, by no means should you jeopardize your health for it. He rested a big, gentle hand on my head. Oh, the butterflies are back. Thank you. It happened just as the tension was unwinding. And then it got right back up again. Huh? Someone had reached over and grabbed Monsieur Hugo's arm? Is it Luciole? Yep. Well, not the politest of greetings. Jealous. That's enough! Luciole? He gripped the director's arm, staring straight through him with ice-cold eyes. Is he angry? I feel like he might be angry. You never struck me as the aggressive type. Let's go. What? Huh? Luciole ignored him and pulled me along. If you're about to trap me in a cage, it's off. It's over. We're done. I bet we better not. We better not. There better not be a dog cage. Oh boy! It's gray! That's a good sign. I think it just means I'm not here. What in the world was that? Beautiful is what it was. The crazy thing is, these were the two guys I was going for. Hugo and, Luciole. By whose definition? Should you not have reprimanded him? Maybe. Personally, I'd rather see where this road leads. Are we going to awaken our magic together? I forget if I brought this up in the last stream. I forget if I've posed this theory before, but if Luciole's a witch, then there's a chance that he could have done this to the Rev, right? He could be the reason we're all trapped here. Pardon? Let's be off, shall we? We have records to comb through. If you insist. Luciole dragged me all the way to the plaza. Luciole, what's gotten into you? I'm getting a bad premonition. Are you like that with just anyone? When he finally looked at me in the eye, he did not do so graciously. What do you mean, like that? He touched me! Don't act like you don't know. I saw you. I saw the director stroking your hair back there. Stroking my hair? Dude! What? I was speechless. How did I not notice that? What? Am I not? Oh, I wasn't thinking right. For some reason, I thought the hat was on my head, therefore it would have been impossible to... Sure, I suppose his hand was on my head, but how could that possibly upset Luciole? Oh. Oh, 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 oh! Are we out of the friend zone? Are we out of the friend zone? He didn't say anything when Arnaud ruffled my hair earlier. Wait! A shadow of an idea crossed my mind. And the next thing Luciole said only heightened my suspicion. I don't know why, but it makes me uncomfortable. Around my chest. Luciole. quickly shut my mouth. This is not the best time. I can just ask him if he's jealous. What do you mean he has feelings for me? That just can't be true. Am I what? Never mind. Never mind. Fine. Whatever. What were you guys talking about anyway? Seemed serious. We I heard a little bit, actually. Your magic's not awakening, is it? Earlier I asked you if you were pushing yourself too hard. You told me everything's fine. But you were just trying not to worry me. I should have realized. That's not... It was true, and Luciel knew it. He held his hand up and frowned. I'm gonna help with your practice from now on. You what? Repeated dialogue. Repeated dialogue. Repeated dialogue is still a long ways off from full support. If he helps me, he'll have to be around magic whether he likes it or not. Are you sure? Really sure? I'm sure. Then I need a new chair. And if I can ask for something in return, I want you to come to me next time. Whenever something's bothering you. Not someone else. Clingy much? Seeing Luciel like that, with his red cheeks and nervous fidgeting, made my heart flutter. Sometimes I forget romance is real. My heart pounded, my chest swelled. Suddenly, I couldn't breathe. You okay? I nodded. A Herculean task for me in that moment. This strange phenomenon, the fluttering and aching in my chest, continued for some time. It cropped up every time I was with him. And then, just as the reason was beginning to dawn on me, Monsieur Hugo called a meeting. Way to ruin the mood, buddy. Wait, I see in you. I am a little suspicious of him, not gonna lie. But I don't think he's actually planning anything bad. Gather in the dining tent after closing. I have an important announcement. I've been in the VTuber community too long. Important announcement is never a good thing. I wonder what it could be. I made my way there. Legs stiff like boards. Everyone else had beaten me there. Nobody looked particularly excited. We're leaving now! That's all of us. The director stood. I've called everyone to let you know that we'll soon be leaving Blongborg. I was joking, but... Wait, we're leaving? But the newbie hasn't awakened her magic yet or whatever. Then does that mean we're... Not at all. We're leaving precisely so she can awaken her magic. We're going somewhere she can be taught. By a witch. You could practically hear a pin drop. I had no words. Taught? By a witch? Me? She and I spoke some days ago concerning her progress. I dug through every piece of text I could. Unfortunately, there's nothing more we can do. I decided the best way we can help her on her journey with magic is to step aside and find someone more qualified to show her the way. How am I going to explain this to Arnaud? That's all well and good, but how do you intend to find such an individual? Serge was brave enough to speak first. Witches do not advertise themselves. They live secluded lives. Something you can attest to, no doubt. Yes.
I've heard that too. One person finds out you're a witch and suddenly everyone in town owns a pitchfork.
Ah, fuck. I keep forgetting his voice.
You're the only witch I've ever met that wasn't in one of my picture books. Same here.
I have heard rumors of places where witches may have lived in the past, but hardly trustworthy leads.
No surprise there.
Silence again. This is how it's going to be for the rest of the stream. It is hard to not blink. I quietly shot Lucio a glance. He hadn't uttered a word. I wonder what he's thinking. What if pencils could talk? Oh, the stories they would tell. Perhaps he was recalling his late mother, a witch herself. I wonder what would happen if I dipped a towel in lead paint and took a match to it. I'll admit, Monsieur Hugo's idea does sound appealing. But everyone was right. Even finding a witch would prove nearly impossible, to say nothing of the danger we'd be putting her in. Most of all, though, I couldn't bring myself to put Lucio through the pain it might cause him. I sprung from my chair. Everyone? What is it? I realize I'm the one who asked for help, but I think searching for a witch is beyond us. Let's think of something else. This rut I'm in could very well be a matter of my method. I'm sure we'll figure something out with enough trial and error. I thought we were doing this because that hasn't worked. You can only throw so many things at the wall. Where's my chair? Perot. Sorry? Perot. It's my hometown. Is it pronounced like that? Perot? Perot. I'm gonna go with Perot. Perot. It's my hometown. I didn't believe my ears at first. Lucio broke his silence, and I only continued to doubt what I was hearing. An old friend of mine, an old friend of my mother lives there. She's a witch. She might help. Lucio, why would he say that, knowing it might hurt him?
Lucio's mom was a witch? News to me, too.
Claire and Crier thought they were whispering to each other, but really, we all could hear them. They're the worst secret keepers in the world.
We can't tell them where we hide the chips. I know, they're in the cabinet.
So who's going to tell them that's what chips should be? Leon said nothing. I could sense the shock coming from beneath his furry head. I see. Serge muttered to himself, glancing to his side. You're certain about this, Lucio? Yes. We can leave as soon as we're ready.
Lucille, You don't...
The avalanche of words I meant to say were stuck in my throat.
But you...
Alex!
Lucille smiled. I could have sworn he heard every one. I'm okay. Our concern now will be better placed on figuring out how to convince Arnaud.
Oh. Oh, fuck! I forgot about this! Don't forget, I'll hit you with my car. What's a car? Some water went flying. Apologies.
I made a promise, albeit one at odds with the other I'd made. To fulfill the latter, I had to awaken my magic. Arnaud and Madame Alice didn't know that. If I told him the truth, maybe Arnaud would be okay with me leaving. Still...
You okay with me doing the persuading? I mean, we can just lie. It's only gonna be for a few days, right? We're coming back to Blongborg, right? Probably not. Actually, wait. Oh, yeah, that's the part of the promise we're breaking. Literacy comprehension moment.
Look at Lucille being all proactive. Are we sure the recluse is the right guy for this job? I wasn't asking you, I'm talking to her. See what I'm saying? You've really got to work on your phrasing, pal. Lucille's most definitely not the most talkative. When he does speak, I can't say he's very good at it. But Arnaud's the kind of person who responds to sincerity. I'll leave it to you, Lucille. Thank you. I won't let you down. A confident grin peeked out from beneath his hood.
The next day.
Per Lucille's request, I brought Arnaud back to the park with me. I know he said it's better to do these things sooner rather than later, but I thought striking while the iron's hot only applied to people who actually swung hammers around. I probed Lucille for signs of nervousness. He was composed. Thank you for coming all the way out here. And thank you for the album.
Hey, don't mention it. With my pleasure. I'm sure your job doesn't make it easy to get out of the park very often. So what's this favor you've got to ask me?
Arnaud took the bag with the album and switched gears. Chill ran through the air. I gulped. The Rev will be leaving Blongborg soon.
Oh, I gotcha. Shame after you two are just getting to know each other. Where to next?
My hometown. Lucille met Arnaud's gaze firmly. And I want her to come with me, so she can keep helping me with my work.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's where I was born. It's been a long time. I want to make sure everything's up to...
Tell me more about what you want. Arnaud was very nearly to the point of screaming. Tell me what you want, boy! You wanna go? You wanna go? Your hometown isn't here. She might as well go to a foreign country. One where they'll never find her body, lives Tama. You want me to take a girl who's barely been outside, a girl who sits at home, reads all day, who barely talks to anyone, rude but accurate, and send her to God knows where all by herself?
Well, Arnaud was just scared for me. I felt in his words totally fear on his end and not mine. He's totally not planning a murder right now as we speak, but I'm not. I understand your concern and your right to be worried. But I wouldn't be asking you this if I wasn't prepared to do what it takes.
Lucille swung his head down low, fully exposed. It sure would suck if someone had a hammer and wanted to hit him over the head with it.
Please, I promise to protect her with my life if you'll let me.
With you... Shit, for real? Arnaud's eyes danced before leaning on me.
Didn't need to speak. I knew what he was asking.
Reluctantly, I took the hammer. Please, Arnaud, I can't do this! I can't! I love him! But Chuckles, I love him! And I was right there with Lucille, head hanging. Take me with you. If there must be a victim tonight, extend our promise a little, just as long as we're in Lucille's hometown. No response came. Pounding in my ears filled the silence. Felt like my heart would leap from my chest. Fine, but no more after this. This is the only guy we get to go free. I'm finally starting to move again. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I looked back up, blinking in disbelief. Arnaud grinned at me. Could have asked me yourself, you know. Probably would have been less awkward. Well, yeah, but I like when guys do things for me. Still on the clock, right? Chin up. May I guess you?
Right. I nodded. Arnaud turned away and started to leave. You work hard today, too. He lazily lays back at me without a word. Thank you, Arnaud.
Oh crap, I forgot to return the hammer!
I got a relieved sigh. Lucille joined me.
I turned and lowered my head to him, just as I had with Arnaud. Little did I know he had a hammer of his own. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. I'm the one who brought up Perot's anyway. Perot.
Was only right that I tell him.
You know, that might have been the most nervous I've ever been in my life. Wow, my heart's still pounding.
He held a hand to his chest and glanced at me. I've had so many new and different experiences since meeting you. It's a bit exhausting, to be honest. Not in a bad way.
A sincere, brilliant smile spread across his face. A star has fallen in my eye. Where is the thing? Am I gonna have to go down there and use my hand? I am. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Another day came and went. That night, while the sky was dark, the Rev left Blongborg. And just as dawn grew closer than dusk, the automaton horses leading us came to a stop.
They're automatons? Oh, like the carousel. Okay, that makes more sense.
We had arrived at the forest near our destination. Perot, Lucille's home.
Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Lucille.
Perot is just through those trees. And we'll go through them next time on Game Grumps!
Would you like to quick save, and then I will regular save just to be safe. It was a dark and stormy night. Alright, yeah, like I said, short stream. I just thought we needed to finish up chapter, 6. That's what we just did. I don't know how many chapters there are. I feel like there's like, what, 3 left? 2, maybe? But yeah, thank you for watching. I don't know if I'm going to... No, I'm definitely not going to be streaming next week. Because I have a game night with some friends online, which I would be looking forward to. In the meantime, subscribe to Lemon Light Productions, because your girl recently got cast as Ralsei and Sweet in the Deltarune musical, baby! We need to get back to Deltarune, LA and I. She's probably gonna take over when that does happen. We're gonna have to... We still never finished chapter 2. I will say though, we did get together with another friend and play chapters 3 and 4 on our own time, so we will not be going blind. We probably will be talking about spoilers whenever that happens, but that's gonna be a while. Point is, check out Deltarune the musical whenever that drops. It is currently in production. I have been cast as Ralsei and Sweet yet again. Again, that's Lemon Light Productions on YouTube. While we're plugging people, subscribe to Star Princess HLC. She does streams every Sunday. It's tomorrow. She's currently streaming Visions of Mana. Her and her boyfriend Lantern, JK Lantern. And else may or may not be coming up. Well, there's lots of LPs. She's an LP channel. And Saraz, who is also a member of Lemon Light. He doesn't stream, but he does do LPs. I don't remember what he's LPing right now. Let me check really quick so I can just get my facts right. Let me check. Well, Animal Crossing, Castlevania, and Ultima Exodus seem to be the current things. So yeah. Is there anyone else? My friend Scott, Baritone Blur, my good friend, streams sometimes, once in a blue moon. He's currently playing Deltarune with me and a couple of other choice people. I think that's like all the people I can plug. And me! Hi, I'm Leylamba, the channel you're on. I should be streaming on YouTube from now on. I am currently focusing on this game, Genso Manege. I might play Mario and Luigi Brothership once in a blue moon. I may or may not have some videos in the works. Check out my cover of Midnight in Me from Equestria Girls that I uploaded just today, but did not really promote much because I forgot. But, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you all the Saturday after next.